A top-tier hitman noticed something strange on his way home. Right then, a few unfamiliar SUVs were parked outside his house. Staying alert, he quickly got out to check the situation. Relying on years of experience, he quickly spotted a sniper. He stayed calm and crept behind the enemy. He gently put him to sleep. Then he picked up the fallen sniper rifle and aimed toward his house. When he saw a killer hiding in the drain, he pulled the trigger without hesitation. After scanning the area and finding no threat, he slipped through the sewer and moved closer to home. From a distance, the killers saw him enter the RV. They immediately ordered their men to spray bullets at it. Only after 5 minutes did they send someone inside. But what none of them expected was that the place was empty. Just as the killer was about to call his crew, the man appeared right behind them. Before Jason could catch his breath, a warning call came through. The voice said Jason's wife was in their hands. If he wanted her safe, he had to play along to keep his wife safe. Jason pretended to agree to their demand. But the moment the call ended, he found his partner. As they planned how to rescue his wife, a group of young gunmen suddenly surrounded them on the street. Even though his partner drew first, he was still hit under heavy fire. Jason grabbed the handgun from the ground, rolled and slipped behind cover. He stayed calm and kept changing positions, taking them down one by one. But when it came to the last man, his mag was empty. Jason took off his jacket and slid it under his partner, then escaped the scene before the cops arrived. Using his knowledge of the streets, Jason weaved through the maze of alleys. Finally, he intercepted the enemy at an intersection. After finishing him off, he returned to the secret unit he served, and finally learned why he was being hunted. A year ago, Jason had led a team to capture a group of terrorists, but those terrorists bribed officials in prison, got reduced sentences and walked free early. The first thing they thought about after release was getting revenge on Jason, who caught them. His wife was dragged away. Jason only survived because he was out on a mission. Once he knew why Jason set an ambush inside the official's car, the moment the man got in, he took control. Jason forced him to call the terrorists, saying he had intel on Jason. Excited, the terrorists revealed their hideout. Half an hour later, Jason dragged the official to the base and slipped in as his bodyguard. Once inside the heart of the base, Jason stuffed the official in the trunk without hesitation, grabbed a random sheet of paper, and blended in as a worker. He thought he had dodged inspection, but 2 soldiers who had just left suddenly doubled back. After confirming his wife wasn't in that building, Jason strolled casually toward another building. Along the way, he even greeted strangers like he knew them. But while Jason was handling a knocked-out soldier, another soldier suddenly appeared at the corner. Jason was forced to shoot, but that sudden gunshot drew the attention of the entire base of terrorists.